A prebendary is a senior member of clergy, normally supported by the revenues from an estate or parish. The holder of the post is connected to an Anglican or Roman Catholic cathedral or collegiate church. The position is a type of canon who has a role in the administration of a cathedral. A prebend is the form of benefice held by a prebendary. Historically, the stipend attached to it was usually drawn from specific sources in the income of a cathedral's estates. When attending cathedral services, prebendaries sit in particular seats, usually at the back of the choir stalls, known as prebendal stalls. History. At the time of the Domesday Book, the canons and dignitaries of the cathedrals of England were supported by the produce and other profits from the cathedral estates. In the early 12th century, the endowed prebend was developed as an institution, in possession of which a cathedral official had a fixed and independent income. This made the cathedral canons independent of the bishop and created posts that attracted the younger sons of the nobility. Part of the endowment was retained in a common fund. This fund, known in Latin as communa, was used to provide bread and money to a canon in residence, which he received in addition to what came to him from his prebend. Most prebends disappeared in 1547, when nearly all collegiate churches in England were dissolved by the Act for the Dissolution of Collegiate Churches and Chantries of that year. As part of the English Reformation, the Church of St. Prebendary in Cornwall is one of the few still extant. The office of prebendary is still retained by certain Church of England dioceses as an honorary title for senior parish priests. This is usually awarded in recognition of long and dedicated service to the diocese. These priests are entitled to be called prebendary and still have a role in the administration of the relevant cathedral. Prebendaries have a prebend stall in certain cathedrals or collegiate churches. The greater chapter of the cathedral includes both the residentiary canons and the prebendaries. In the Church of England, when a diocesan bishop retires, moves to another diocese or dies, the monarch will summon the greater chapter to elect a successor. This election is ceremonial, as the monarch also tells the members of the greater chapter whom they are to elect. If any members of the chapter fail to attend, they are declared to be contumacious. Wells Cathedral and St. Patrick's Cathedral, Dublin, still call the canons prebendaries. They form the chapter of the cathedral and sit in the prebendal stalls when in residence in the cathedral.